Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We present to you Nvidia iCafe attack powered by Nvidia GeForce RTX and Republic of Gamers India. We've already seen a very beautiful BO3 yesterday, but today is gonna be the grand finals, and we're gonna be your casters. My name is Pai, and with me is gonna be Raider. We're gonna be your casters for the day. It's gonna be a
Yeah.
very fine afternoon today, Raider. I'm really excited. Hopefully, you're excited too, but we're in for a action-packed day, man. It's gonna be phenomenal.
I mean, we all are. We all excited. That's for sure, man. And definitely looking forward to see how this best of three is going to unfold. Because remember, guys, it's the finale for now. And yeah, things will change, and we will see some amazing op shots coming to the play. And quite a few amazing plays are going to be there. But pretty soon we are going to switch up to the feed so that we will witness which are the two particular teams moving in the finals, and also how the competition is going to go. If I'm not wrong, it will be YOLO versus GG's. And we have seen yesterday in BO3, if I'm not wrong, by that the competition was absolutely amazing.
Yeah, exactly. Yesterday was a really cutthroat performance. Even though YOLO was dominating single-handedly, but we did see a situation where the YOLO were kind of at a back foot and they were struggling a bit. But then eventually they picked up the pace and they were dominating again, which they started yesterday. But let me give you a rundown on yesterday. We saw two matches. Obviously, it was a BO2, BO3, but YOLO didn't let the other team take it to the third map. Gamers Nation was the other team. But YOLO in the first match they won by a 16-6 scoreline. In the second match they did yet let Gamers Nation win two more rounds, so it was a 16-8 scoreline. And the maps we saw yesterday were Inferno and Overpass. It was a really fabulous performance coming in from YOLO. First match was a one-sided domination, more or less, but hopefully it's not going to be the case today as well, because we are in the finals round and we are in for a very close cutthroat performance. Hopefully, it's gonna be a really a back and forth game, because that's what's gonna make it interesting and all.
Yeah, definitely. I do believe that the competition is just going to surpass every other thing, because this is the finale once again. Let me highlight you guys, and there you go. I guess the pistol round has already been started. Looking forward to see how all of that situation is going to unfold from YOLO. We do have the case, we have headshot special. All of the players are ready with the USPs on the hindsight. We have Glocks coming to the play, and through the banana, I believe 2-3 players are going to push forward, and I'm definitely looking forward to how the push is going to be. Stan, look at him, trying to check out every single nook and corner, trying to check out the crevices, and there you go. The first shot of that Glock goes in. Eventually was not that fruitful, but yes, was able to suppress the enemy which was gatekeeping him in this vicinity. But let's see what will happen at the end. Oh, the flashbangs are working out. The Molos are coming to the play. There you go. A beautiful ring shot comes in. It's headshot special who gets water, and Stan on the other corner gets Nikkei's. A beautiful retaliation, a beautiful trade shot actually is coming in. And who has got the bomb? That's what we have to witness. MK has got the bomb, has to plant it pretty soon, but eventually before entering the side, yes, they were facing some trouble, but finally the bomb has been planted. So I believe the CD-sided team, YOLO should I say, is now going to have a tough time fighting back in the game. We have players like Evil Prince waiting, watching, and getting the inside. There you go, the player gets spotted. One good ding shot, that's all we need at this point. It will be very, very difficult, that's for sure, but there you go. The players are getting traded off, and Evil Prince unfortunately gets taken down. We have Champ, we have Headshot Special, Honda, and Week, they are going to be the last two. The bomb is about to get defused, that's for sure, and there you go. The defusal is coming in, and with that, YOLO is going to have their first beautiful round in the favor. The pistol round goes in the hands of YOLO.
A really fantastic retake, Raider. It definitely was a really easy retake as well coming in for them. But GG's, they did get a really good execute on the side. They got the entry really quick, and it was a rapid entry and execute as well. But they weren't able to hold the side. The retake situation wasn't that good for them. And YOLO obviously played that situation out to perfection. Near perfection, obviously they lost 2 players there. But that being said, let's head into the second round here. YOLO has a decent enough buy. 2 M4 1 SS, 2 for Masters going in for them, and an SFG being used for them. On the other hand, these might hit A site this time because there's a bomb towards first mid as well. Let's see, are they going to come in there, or this could be a B hit. Either way, they're playing a bit passive right now. Thunder trying to spam down towards barrels, is going to try to spot someone. Gets the damage in, but MK on the other hand has already gotten that entry. He's going to find the first frag. Headshot special is going to go down. Nikkei's with the counter. Gets Hunter down. Down to the second frag is going to take down MK. Yellow flash holding to his feet. His position completely unknown and unchecked. Is going to get another. Down to the last person standing. It's going to be none other than Stan. Let's see what he can do in a 1v3 situation. He definitely has the bomb raider. What do you think? It's going to be possible. Can he get the bomb down at least? At least he's going to get some economy out of that.
I don't think so. The bomb is going to be there. And there you go. YOLO wins the round once again. It's Evil Prince who is going to become the MVP of this particular round because of the highest amount of elimination that he was able to secure. And on the hindsight, if we talk about the decided team, GG's, they are definitely struggling for now. Look at their economy. The dent is massive. On the hindsight, if we talk about YOLO, and they have got their Galils, they have got their M4A1s, which is again going to be very, very interesting to watch out how the performance goes on. But this time, despite of the dent in the economy, the players are going to choose Tech 9s, and along with that, some deep shots are going to be there. I'm definitely counting on it, definitely looking forward to see what kind of advantage these guys will bring to the table. But there you go, even before he could step in through the corner, Nikkei's with the flashbang and Champ with a beautiful shot also was able to be a bit more fruitful. And there you go, Water with just 1 HP. He is really in need of water for now because he's surviving on a bare minimum HP of just 1%. And I do believe it is going to be a difficult one for him to survive. And there you go, once again, it is going to be YOLO who is going to win the round. Just like the semi-finale, the fights are just looking way too easy for YOLO.
The thing is, YOLO is going in so aggressive, even when that's the thing that terrorists should be the ones doing it instead. But they haven't gotten the buy yet. So how even are they gonna start off? How even are they gonna get those entries? How are they gonna push the CTs up the backside or like take the situation to a retake scenario? That being said, this is finally gonna be the round where they finally invest all their money. The stand is gonna get a bit of damage from the Molo. Of there, Nikkei's as well is gonna use the second Molotov there. Not gonna be that useful. There's a grenade as well. Good land, some damage there. Let's take a look. It's gonna be Evil Prince. At second flick as well. Beautiful shots coming in with that off. He's definitely taking some beautiful frags there. On the other hand, already 3 players down. GG's a bit struggling right now. Not in the best possible situation for them. Stan still surviving down to a 2v5 situation. This could be a flawless round for YOLO once again. But that being said, GG, they're gonna have to play with the lost bonus. That's all they have in the next round. No other economy support in there. Headshot special. Try peeking in. Stan gets completely shut down with that M4A1S. He's gonna get away with it, AK. 3 AKs in the hands of CTs, man. That's a good enough situation. It's a pretty good enough situation for them.
Oh yeah, they are just looking very, very amazing at this point. They've got their diffusal kits ready. They've got their beautiful utilities also ready in their backpacks. And I do believe that this competition is just looking like the one match where YOLO could just outperform the other team, GG's, to be honest. But GG's, what they have is the combination of an SMG and some pistols that are Tech 9s. But let's see how far they will be embellish their journey. But this time they're going to be very, very aggressive. They're going to take a stance, but headshot special finds a beautiful pick. And with that, Thunder gets the headshot special. That was a decent trade, I believe, but
It
eventually
is.
Thunder gets taken down with a nade. That's interesting. Evil Prince finds another one. That's Water, who has been taken down with a beautiful op shot. With that, we are left with just Weekday and MK, the last two surviving champs of the particular team known as GG's. The T-sided team is definitely struggling a lot, and there you go. Weekday is also going to get taken down. With that, we do see a lot of XP depletion coming in from Nikkei's and Evil Prince, but finally, the fifth round also goes in the favors of YOLO. And remember, guys, after the first half gets over, GG's will be enjoying their brief moment of having the CD sided advantage, and maybe in that particular POI they will be finding themselves a bit more fruitful. But to be honest, guys, this is the map where I guess the T sided team does find some aggressive stance.
Yeah, the side team definitely needs to move up their pace. They need to level up their game right now. They're being dominated completely, and it's a massacre every time they try to hit Banana. Once again, that being said, I guess they're going to try to switch Rue a bit and going to hit A this time. Three players already. Oh, two players already pushing into it. Second mid may be taking control of apps eventually, but there's three players for the team of CTs. It's going to be difficult for them to get the site control and take three CTs down. But there you go. Thunder with that opening frag is going to take the first frag. He will Prince with his opposition. Someone gets the second frag as well. He's going to go for the third follow-up, and he gets that. The Molo's going to burn him down. But that doesn't stop him. He's still going to peek in. Stan gets shut down. Massive frags coming in. Nikkei gets the fourth, and Yellow Flash finishes off the round. Just like that, Weekday gets a headshot to his name. YOLO, man, it's just unstoppable, Raider. It's just a massacre in a slot each and every time. Wherever they try to hit, it's not working out for them.
Oh yeah, definitely. I can clearly see what kind of a struggle is coming in from GG's. Like being a T-sided team, they are not even having the right economy to perform, and they have got their Tech 9s along with a barrage of Tech 9s. They have got their definitely, I guess, the SMGs coming to the play. But the thing is, MK has not been yet so fruitful, to be honest. It really goes in, which is again going to burn some spirits. But let's see what happens, because this time the approach to A bomb side is going to be a bit more clear for the players of team GG's. The T-sided team is pushing forward. The Molos are going to get dinged. Oh, Water gets taken down with that. Sand has also been picked off. That means Thunder, Weekday, and MK are going to be the last three surviving. But there you go. Weekday also gets retaliated. Champ gets picked off, but Evil Prince is not going to stop. And that was a beautiful off shot coming in. And with that, Thunder is also going to pick the op. Will it be fruitful? That's what we have to know. And Thunder is trying to approach the B bomb side, but maybe he's going to be a bit more cautious about the fact the players are trying to rotate from the library as well. But pretty soon, some shots will be coming in. I'm definitely looking forward to see how what kind of output will be there. But there you go. Despite of the fact the player had the op, Yellow Flash was way more clear when it comes to his inside with the AK. And there you go, man. Seventh round also in the hands of YOLO. Not even a single spirited round for Team GG's. Every now and then it's YOLO who's shutting them down, and that really feels so brutal for Team GG's.
Yeah, man, they definitely need that one round to at least open up their scorecard. They need one round at least to get their spirits up, just like you said. But there you go, finally, once again, pushing into its barrels as Molotov barrels, just in case any CD decides to push in. Won't be able to get enough control there, but just have one player holding to his Banana. I don't think that's going to be a good situation for him, given the fact that they've been getting slowed down each and every round. But there you go, Thunder. Thunder once again finds that opening. He's got to get that entry frag. But is he going to survive out of this situation? There's a Molotov on his left. There's a Molotov right in front of him. But headshot special. He used Thunder Smoke. That's the one way. And he's going to get a frag onto the player. That was phenomenal, man. Unfortunate for him, though. Even though he was just trying to get out of there, he still could have kept completely picked up. Oof. Sad.
Man, that's the decimation, to be honest. Yeah, definitely the struggle is there for GG's. But there you go. GG's is once again going to push forward to the A bomb side. We do have a play coming in, and there you go. On site, we have another play coming in. It's Yellow Flash and Champ. What a beautiful combination it is working out. But finally, it's all about Waters. Let's see what he can do. Yes, he's definitely going to plant the bomb. I do believe that. And even before that, the bomb has already been dropped. And there you go. Yeah, almost dropped. I thought for a second that maybe Water is just going to go up ahead and then eventually plant the bomb. But there was a retaliation known as Yellow Flash. Champ was also there, who did his part, but eventually he was taken down. But now moving forward in the ninth round, we do see Evil Prince doing the heavy lifting for the team along with Champ with 11 amazing kills coming in from Champ's perspective. Evil Prince is there with 10 amazing kills, and to be honest, Yellow is actually on a roll. They are playing like, I guess, hell, to be honest, because their aggression is just something amazing.
Definitely, they're raining down hell right now, and
Yeah.
GG's they've yet to bring in some sort of a counter, some sort of a new strategy into the game. Maybe take a second, maybe take a timeout and rethink whatever they're doing right now because it's not working out for them. But once again, with the mid burst, Evil
Oh.
Prince with a beautiful grenade is gonna find MK completely flabbergasted there. Evil Prince gets the second follow up with a Zop. Beautiful frag coming into it. Yellow Flash still holding to its abs. It's gonna be Champ. It's not gonna give away the mid control there yet. Evil Prince gets the third one as well. Man, this team is not even gonna let GG's take that one single round here, Raider. It's just literally the dynamic for YOLO right now is just unbeatable for them. The GG's
Yeah.
they really need to do something, man. They maybe need to be a bit more alert. They do get the contacts right, but even after that, they are not able to win those 1v1s where it's needed. And
Oh.
there you go. Waters had the angle. He had the perfect timing
Hmm.
as well. But even after that, Yellow Flash just gets a frag. Doesn't matter.
They're pretty keen on taking down the players, to be honest. And Team YOLO is definitely having a fun at this point. On the hindsight, GG's, yes, they are under pressure, but yeah, Hero AKs are coming into the play along with some Tech 9s. I'm definitely looking forward to see how this is going to help. And this time, Thunder is going to be the one who is going to pick up the bomb along with some Kevlars. I'm definitely counting on this guy. But on the hindsight, look at YOLO. Every single guy is there with the diffusal kit, so they're not here to actually, let's say, give even a single space to the other team. But let's see, moving forward, what will happen. Thunder trying to approach the region, but I believe he can be picked off pretty soon because there was a gatekeeping scenario coming in. Also, the Molo goes in so that he can be stopped. But let's see what will happen if the peak is going to be there or not. Maybe through the angles, the fight will be a bit more easy for them. But Thunder, again, a flashbang in the hand. Maybe he's going to throw it. Maybe he's going to flashbang, or maybe he's going to, I guess, just back out from the scenario because this time the team known as GG's is just playing way too cautious, and that's actually really very important for them. But look at Hello Flash, already gatekeeping, already has the idea that the players might push from their angle, and that's what makes them the favorite. That was a beautiful flying shot coming in. Champ finds another one. San gets taken down. Champ retaliates. Victor gets taken down. NK finds Champ. And there you go. Nikkei's gets taken down. Oh, this is going to be a troublesome victory for the team GG's. No doubt, these hero AKs are looking quite good for them. Evil Prince is already there with the AWP. I believe in this particular round, he has not even secured even a single wipeout, even a single knockout. So I believe pretty soon that will come. And there you go. That's exactly what is happening. Thunder MK, both of them in a span of, I guess, let's say just 5 seconds were taken down, and with
Yeah.
that the bomb is obviously going to get taken down because yeah, the diffusal kits were ready, time was here, and with that the 10th round is also in the favor of Team YOLO.
Exactly, right. Just in a blink of an eye, they get the retake in, they get one frag, then the second player follows up with the second one. Beautiful timings and perfect coordination coming in for them. They're not
Yeah.
even letting them take a second to take the breather and maybe reposition and get some movement space there. Just before that, they're completely getting mowed down. YOLO's not even giving them some time to think something, man. It's a bit too much for them right now. GG's once again is gonna barrel, is gonna molly to his barrel. It's gonna slow down headshot into peeking that position. Definitely the molly has gone out. With that being said, let's see, are they gonna go forward towards banana once again? Thunder, as always, pushes in towards this position, and as we all know, the position, even though he does contest this position, he probably usually gets the first frag, but that doesn't usually come in his favor because the second he does that, there's someone to trade him instantly. There you go, there's a flash peeks in. Evil Prince is waiting with that op, is gonna find another frag. Yellow Flash gets two up his zone. Weekday and MK getting
Oh,
picked off.
that's nasty.
Down peeks in. Beautiful try peeks there. Gonna find one of his own. Nikkei is still holding, is gonna peek in. Sand gets shut down. Unfortunate for him, but Waters is still holding towards say he has the bomb. But are the CT players gonna expect the last player to be towards say got got a sliver of him. He spotted him, but he's gonna come. Okay, he's gonna come at the plant first and then maybe take the fight. Spots in the case, gets the frag. Down to a 1v2. And he get the retake. And his control gets the second one as well. Waters. Beautiful control, beautiful shots connected. Down to a 1v1, but Evil Prince peeks in. Waters, even though he had that angle, it's not gonna be in his favor. Unfortunate elimination for him as well. 11th round on the board raider. What a flawless
Yeah.
performance coming in from YOLO. Not even losing that one single round till now. Massive gameplay.
I mean, kudos to Water for doing that amazing stuff of taking down one or two players. But eventually, at the later stages, Evil Prince had the clear idea where the play could be, and eventually he was able to pick him up with the M4A1s, which was just so amazing to watch it. And yes, exactly as you said, Pai, a flawless victorious rounds are coming in for YOLO. On hindsight, GG's, they are struggling quite a bit, but this time, all AK buy is going to come from GG's perspective. So I believe the T-side team are pretty much ready to give, or should I say, shower the aggression that is required at this point. Through Banana, there will be one good player who is going to push forward, but I believe already the need damages are coming in, the grenades are working out, and the op of Evil Prince is also very, very fatal. But look at MK trying to approach, trying to check out the areas from the boiler. But let's see, will he be able to be fruitful? Because obviously the areas are going to get gatekeeped. And I believe on the B bomb side, it's just Evil Prince who is holding it off, and I believe he's more than enough, to be honest. He has
Oh, yeah.
shown his talent in previous quite a few rounds. And there you go, once again that's happening. Headshot special finds one. That's Thunder who has been taken down. I believe the op guy, Evil Prince, is also shifting his own placements, and that one was a close one. There you go, takes one down, takes another one down through the hell. There was another beautiful retaliation coming in. Water will be the last one. And yes, he gets spotted. Yellow flash, he will be the MVP, I believe.
Man, YOLO read them like an open book. Even though they knew that they didn't know, they didn't have any idea, but still, they just waited. They took their time, and eventually, GG's did hit A, and the crossfire was just phenomenal for them. Everyone just rushing into their crosshairs and them mowing them down just like they've been doing in the past 11 rounds till now. Yellow Flash, Nick Ace, and Champ with a beautiful crossfire. In fact, 3 players holding the same position, but this time it's gonna be a banana push already. Sand pushes in, finds the headshot special, completely flash. Gonna get one Nick Ace, go for another, but it's gonna get instantly traded off. Finds one, definitely is gonna be good for only one there. Thunder don't know how to go back and get the bomb, but will they hit A? Is this gonna be a B fake? I don't think so. 3 players already on site. They have the control. Evil Prince finds another. Water goes down. He's still holding to his shirts, and he's still gonna find one. I don't think so. The push was necessary there. He could have just waited till the bomb went down. There you go. It's still a 3v3 situation. Weaker holding back side. Has a good position, but wait, what a poly combo. He pushed him out of that position so that Evil Prince is off. Could get the frag there, and just like that, he was waiting. Found the frag. Champ finds another. Thunder good for one. Is going to take that yellow flash. Last but not the least, it's going to be Thunder. Let's see, can he do something live, but not able to do anything. It's going to get picked up as well. A beautiful round, another beautiful run coming in for YOLO. 13-0 score line. Massive victory. Massive performance. Not even one single round till now, and this is the grand finals, man. This is the finals, right? What is this happening? Oof.
I mean, it is looking like GGS is just unable to do anything. No timeouts are coming in for now. And I believe in the second half, maybe things will change, but eventually it will be too late because obviously 15 good rounds, if situation is going to work out for YOLO, is going to be in the favor of Team YOLO, and that will be a massive jump for Team YOLO. But that Molo might connect, but eventually smokes are also coming in, which is again going to create some deception. Maybe Thunder is going to find 1 or 2 picks. I would love to see how he's going to perform for now, but yeah, it will be a difficult one. Weekday is there with the beautiful gun. I would love to see how he's going to perform. On the inside, there you go. Evil Prince finally gets spotted. It's Thunder who is going to pick him off, and that's what happens when a guy who is there with the AK comes very close to the guy who has got the up shot. That's exactly why Thunder was able to take him down, because Evil Prince was more than keen on actually aiming on to another locations. But yes, moving forward, the bomb is obviously going to get planted. Before that happens, some good bombs are going to get taken down. I believe the grenades are getting utilized at the construction site, but still the players are not being that pushy. And there you go, what a retaliation! For a second, I did thought that Nikes is going to get taken down, but eventually Nikes was able to destroy the player with the AUG. But will he be fruitful? Okay, the AKM gets switched. With that, things will be a bit more, I guess, aggressive, bit more fruitful for the guys of team. The players are still getting spotted. Champ will be the last one. Yes, indeed, the damage is way too high. This could be the first round. Oh no! What? What? Really?
Oh, yes, time.
Oh,
Yes, the 5
wow.
seconds. It was really close, Raider. That was close.
Yeah,
That
this was
definitely
good batting, man, to be honest.
this one.
Yeah.
He should have won that, man. He should have won that. That was the round that they desperately needed for so long. They've been trying to get one of their own. But, that's just not, the timing was not right. There, with that being said, Champ had exact idea where the last player was standing. And the problem for GG's was that he was completely boxed in. He had nowhere else to go. He couldn't have moved out of that position. And the second he did, obviously Champ came in with a free fire with a speed of 50, and obviously he got the frag there because the player was very, very slow. On the other hand, Water this time once again is going to push in. He finds that opening, is going to get the frag on in the case, falls back instantly, is maybe going to hit A this time because just look at the positioning right now. All four players spread out towards A apps. They're waiting to get that entry. Champ is going to be rotating towards the B side there, but I don't think so. That's going to be needed. Weekday already
Oh,
towards shot. Thunder with a beautiful shot is going to connect a shot onto Evil Prince. Finds another Waters. Clears headshot special towards Arches. Really good frag. This very well could be the first round coming in for GG's. Down to a 4v2. I don't want to jinx it, but this is still doable for YOLO.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, it is no doubt on that. But we have Yellow Flash, one of those players who has become the MVP in quite a few rounds. But there you go, Yellow Flash gets spotted, eventually was off guard and was taken down. But now, moving forward, if we talk about Champ, he has to do a 1v4. Apart from that, he has to defuse the bomb as well. So I believe it's standing on an industrial situation. And there you go. Finally, GG's wins the first round in their favor, and that was the 15th round. The second half is going to come, that's for sure. But look at Emil Prince still having 20 Ks in his favor, along with two good assists. That's massive, to be honest. Champ with 21 Ks as well. Yellow Flash was also there with some amazing finishes in his favor. But for now, I believe Yellow is going to become the T-sided team. And that will just amplify their own spirits, I believe. But GG's on the other corner. After winning the 15th round, the momentum must be shifting for now for GG's. And it might just favor them. It might just help them a lot in order to just win. Because Yellow is just one step away to their match point. On the hindsight, GG's has to run a marathon, to be honest.
The GGs definitely have to run the marathon and win it if they still want to stand a chance to win the first map. That is just 2 rounds more, man. YOLO just needs 2 more rounds. It's gonna be really difficult for GGs to get the comeback in, but there you go. It's an entry already coming into his A side. Evil Prince gets one of his own. MK gets the first blood, gets the second one as well. Can he get the third one? No, unfortunately, that's going to be completely countered by Evil. Finds MK down to a 3v3. There was one player peeking towards Arches. Is not going to find a frag of his own. Champ has to focus on 2 angles, in fact, 3 angles now. All the CD players have already rotated. Let's see, can the retake be possible for them? Thunder pushing in. He needs to clear a lot of angles. He knows there's a player holding backside. A beautiful shot connector. USP definitely working out for him, but instantly gets traded off. San checks it. Waters pushing in towards Raps. It's gotta be Nikkei. Finds Waters down to a 2v1. Stan, can you do it? He's still holding backside. Gets one. Yes, just needs one more to get the clutch in. There he goes. He's gonna push in. The Nikkei waiting patiently. He knew Stan would have pushed. And the second he did, it's gonna instantly shut him down with this CT's USP. And YOLO wins the 15th round as well. And with that, it's just gonna be a match point coming in with just one round on the board for GG's, man.
Oh man, so far so good. Yes, YOLO is looking very, very amazing when it comes to the aggressive approach. On the hindsight, GG's definitely had the advantage in their 15th round, to be honest, when they had their highs by, they had their Kevlars ready, they had their utils ready, to be honest. But now, struggle is just going to be on par because look at the T-sided team. They have got 1 AK, okay, actually 2 AK, 2 SMGs, and along with that, a Galil AR is also coming into the play. Once again, approaching to the same A bomb side, and there is no one to answer back because both Weekday and Thunder has been taken down, to be honest, and the other three players, Stan, Water, and K, have to travel a long distance to just be here. And on the hindsight, what Nikkei is going to do is just quickly tap on the bomb, tap on the combination so that he can plant the bomb. And here's the bomb has been planted, so that 40-second trigger has been deployed, which is again going to in turn put a lot of pressure. But there you go, Stan gets taken down, Champ gets taken down, a beautiful retaliation coming in from Water, and no doubt Water is very good when it comes to the close quarter approach, but it's all about how your team synergy is going to work out. And there you go, Water is still surviving, he's the last man surviving. This is the one final round, and there you go, YOLO wins it with a swift Evil Prince with a beautiful ball bank coming to the picture, and with that, yes, YOLO is going to bag out a beautiful, beautiful victory with a buffer of 15 massive rounds. It's not easy to do it, and that too in the grand finale. But I mean, that's what we are looking at, and that's where we are standing, to be honest, with a buffer of 15 good rounds. YOLO, GG, YOLO is actually going to win the first of the best of 3 against the team known as GG's. So that's a massive victory for them.
Definitely, there was a really, really huge performance coming in. Man, what a performance. What a performance. YOLO Gaming, they were
Yeah.
popping off today. First match, that was just crazy on that part. They were unstoppable. And GG's had no answer to whatever they were throwing at them. Whatever YOLO brought in the game was just uncountered. Just uncountered. But that being said, that was just the first map raider. The second map,
Hmm.
that's going to be Overpass. Hopefully, we're going to witness something else. We're going to see a change of pace, change of performance, because that's what exactly GG's needs to bring in. Even though YOLO was playing passive when they were holding towards the CT side, they weren't going in a bit too aggressive. When they had the man advantage, that's when they were starting to push into their positions, or when they were rotating towards the A site or wherever the plant had already gone down. That's when they were trying to find the frags, and that's when they were trying to get the picks. On the other hand, GGs were just getting picked off even during getting the entries towards any side,
Yeah.
let alone a retake situation, let alone the close plant situation. That's what they need to focus on at this time. They need to get the bomb down and then
Hmm.
play the post plant situation without losing a lot of players and having enough players to hold down the sites that they desperately need this time. And it's going to be YOLO definitely outplaying them in the first time, in the first map. But this is BO3. They still have another opportunity. They still have another option, another chance to make it count. Let's hope the GGs steps up their game and brings in the A game, the second overpasses match.
Yeah, this is the time where they have to outshine. This is the time where I guess, let's say, a second chance for them is going to be there, because if YOLO decides to go YOLO, to be honest, in this second map as well,
Yeah.
things will be just a bit more easier for them. And I do believe that the aggression from Team YOLO was absolutely amazing. But on the hindsight, if I talk about the 15th round, something different happened, because at that point, Evil Prince got taken down. The other guys, Yellow Flash beat Champ. Everybody was just laid by the players of GG's. And to be honest, I have to name out two particular players of Team GG's. First of all, it is going to be Water for sure, and then Thunder. These two players actually did the heavy lifting of taking down multiple players multiple times. But at the end, it's a 5v5 scenario. It's not a wingman battle where just two players are going to play. It's a 5v5 scenario. Things have to be a bit more fruitful if you really want to get the A game in your perspective, and that's why I believe GG's struggled a bit. But maybe in this particular matchup, from the start, they will have the control, and that's exactly what matters. From the start, if you have that control, that momentum is going to be there. But to be honest, there is a larger picture that has to be relayed, and that is of a BO3. And in that BO3, it is definitely Team YOLO, which is looking way more stronger with a victory in the first map, the Inferno, to be honest. Be it the city side advantage, be it the T side advantage, whenever Team YOLO tried to outperform against DGs, they were fruitful, and that's the best part. And maintaining that consistency is something which has to be there for sure.
They definitely need the consistency, man. They definitely need the consistency. On the other hand, YOLO was just on another level. Their consistency is what GGs need to learn from. That's what they need to inculcate in their own performance. They did just get one round of their own, man. That too, even in the last round in the first half. That was a bit too late. This time, they need to focus on getting as many rounds in the first half as they can. And that should be at least more than 5 to 6 rounds. Then they stand a chance to get the lead in the second half if they want to get the victory. That being said, Overpass is definitely a CD sided map. I would want to see GG's get the lead in the first half if they're holding towards the CT, starting the game towards the CT. Because the one thing towards Overpass is that you can rotate pretty quickly. If you're holding the B side, you can pretty easily rotate towards the E side, because A side, and it's very close by as compared to other maps, which is Inferno and Mirage. It takes a lot of time for you to do that as compared to Overpass. So hopefully they utilize the CT side and they use it to their advantage as well. But for now, we will be right back after a really sharp break. Until then, we will see you with the second match of Overpass in a bit.
Okay, we're definitely moving in game. I guess.
Giri sir.
I guess we are live, bye. So yeah, let's dive into the second map of the BO3. To be honest, yes, it will be very, very interesting to see how the formation goes on. But as we are looking at, I guess the competition is just going to be surreal. And once again, both the teams are trying to maybe give the output in their favor. But let's see what will happen at the end. Is it going to be a situation where complete one-sided domination will be there, or maybe things will be changing a bit more into the favor of the other team known as GG's? Because yes, the first map was not at all favorable. And at this point, Headshot Special, look at him. Evil Prince, both of them are struggling. But Weekday finally gets taken down. Oh, Weekday is going to be the last one, and there you go. He also gets dinged. With that, the first round, as a T-sided team, goes in the hands of YOLO. And yes, the bomb was about to go kaboom. But even before that, the first round is in the favor of Team YOLO. That's absolutely amazing. And with that, completely, I guess, a similar situation coming in as per the first map is going to be there from YOLO's perspective. That's massive.
YOLO keeping up their performance. Definitely, they're not sure they're gonna stop in this match either. GG's, they're the ones who need to do something great, man. This is the
Yeah.
last match. If they lose it, it's gonna be over. This is a BO3 last opportunity there. Okay, GG's this time going aggressive, going in huge. Let's see, high risk, high reward. Let's see, they find
Yeah.
something out of the situation, pushing in already towards the T spawn. It's gonna be Thunder. In fact, all the T's are going to be following up, but there you go, it's going to be Evil Prince. He has an AK in his hand, spots one, but it's going to be taken down by Weekday. MK is still waiting for someone to push into connectors. I don't think so that's going to be possible. Ooh, there is Yellow Flash waiting for someone, even though he's going to be getting a lot of damage there, but even after that, he's going to find Ragnicase, finds another. Down to a 1v4. Evil Prince is going to be the only person who has been picked off here to the D side. MK, last but not the least, can he do something right now? He has a P250 X-ray in his hand. Rice going for a while, going for a flash. Only to his waters. I don't think it's going to be possible. Anything is going to be possible for him. But there you go. The second round already in the favor of YOLO. But then again, they lost the first round. GG's lost the first round. Eco was in YOLO's favor. But I want to see, this is going to be the round where GG's like once again have a bye. They should like start to put in their A game now, because if they don't do that now, YOLO is gonna get away with the lead again.
Yeah, and if you have that initial momentum, just exactly what happened in Inferno, things are just not going to be comfortable for our team known as GG's. And once again, they're trying to approach. Maybe a complete push is going to be there. And do feel like that 1v3 or 2v3 double scenario is going to be there. And this is going to happen at maybe the B-bomb side. But for now, I believe the players are pretty much enclosed over the T-side and spawn. And they're not moving a lot, as we can see. Nikkei is waiting patiently. Evil Prince is now moving forward. He might be able to spot one or two players. With the Gulil in hand, Nikkei is just going to be a bit more progressive, a bit more aggressive at the same point. But there you go. Push is still not being effective. The flashbangs are coming in. He might spot the player, but eventually through the smoke, he is going to get one. I'm definitely counting on it. And there you go. The player gets spotted. Indeed, a beautiful trade. Weekday gets picked off. With that, the T-sided team is still going to have the advantage. Oh no. There you go. Evil Prince gets picked off. Another one also gets taken down. It's a 3v3 scenario coming to the play. Headshot Special, Yellow Flash, and Champ. These are the three players. Some smokes are going to be there so that they can avoid the complete, like, let's say, a rampage coming in from Water and some of the players. Water was very effective in the previous rounds, if you guys remember, but Stan gets taken on. This is Water and MK's round. I would love to see how they're going to perform. The bomb has already been planted. Situations are not just looking that viable. And there you go. A 1v2, but Water unfortunately gets taken out. It's all about MK. He has to do the heavy lifting. Yes, he's coming up in an enclosed path. Oh, it's good. Definitely going to be difficult. And there you go. Champ waiting way too patiently beyond the site. I believe the fourth round is... Oh, sorry. The third round for sure is going to be in the hands of team YOLO. If something happens... Oh, yeah, there you go. What a beautiful backstab that was with a headshot coming to the play. The player was trying to predict that maybe the T-sided players are going to come from different directions, but no, that didn't happen. But that YOLO definitely had the third round in their favor, and in just 5 seconds more to go, we will get to see what happens in the fourth round. Weekday and the other guys, they are definitely struggling, but at the end, I guess I have to say GG's is still not able to get any points in their favor. And as you said, Pai, they had the bye. That was the chance which they could have actually bounced back. Or I guess they were on the verge of it, but no, things are not fruitful for them, to be honest.
See, they could have won this situation. The thing is, Champ was holding to his A shot, and they thought that he went back. Instead, he went to the side and went to back A. And that's what they didn't expect. But there you go. It's going to be Stan getting shut down with Yellow Flash's AK headshot. Headshot coming in with another frag of his own. On the other hand, the bomb is still holding towards his spawn. They don't.
Yeah.
They haven't even committed the bomb. They don't even have it set where they want to go. They're just going for the frags
Oh.
right now. But oh, Weekday on the other hand with some massive eagle shots. He's going to take down two players of his own. Waters finds another to his monsters. He's going to take down the upper down to a 1v2 situation. Nikes gets picked off as well. Weekday is
Oh.
definitely the man of the round for this time. GG's. This is the player that they needed so desperately. And this is the guy that they're going to go to get the rounds for them. But what a carry, man. Definitely beautiful picks coming in for him. And the Deagle shots was just a phenomenal. That was just out of the world. Insane shots coming in from him. 1-on-3 situation. This time, GG's definitely did open up their situation a bit sooner than the last match. That being said, they should like consistently take it up, Raider. It doesn't matter if that's just one round. It's like the last time, get consecutive rounds.
Oh. Look at Thunder rolling at this point, getting two big picks. That's Nikes and Yellow Flash. Oh, sorry, headshot special to be precise, who has been taken down. Water on the other corner is going to be there, blocking on the bomb side to just give out some, I guess, amazing damage with the op. But let's see whether it will be fruitful or not. Tech 9 in the hands. That's Champ who is pushing forward on the hindsight if I talk about Double Prince with the Deagle. Might be fruitful, but even before that, Champ gets taken down. That's an unfortunate shot coming in. Water takes down another one. It's Yellow Flash who has been picked off with that. Devil Prince is going to be the last one. The guy with the Deag. Will he be able to be fruitful? I believe no. And this will be a beautiful comeback coming in from DG's perspective, because now the lead will be of just one good round. That's all. And to be honest, in the scenario of 5v5, we don't expect one good round of a lead as a lead, to be honest. And there you go, gets taken down. Water takes down three good players, I believe, if not four. But yes, a lot of amazing fights are bound to happen in this particular match, because Overpass is one of those maps where things can be a bit more uncomfortable for the T-sided team, and that's definitely what we are looking at.
GG's definitely using their CT-sided advantage there. But the thing is, I guess maybe GG's were taking the first match as a warm-up situation for them, and now that they've been warmed up, they're hitting back stronger than they would have in the last match, and they're definitely using the opportunities that they're getting. Once again, a 3v2 is set up, can be seen to win the CT side. Thunder once again goes huge, finds another. Is unstoppable in this match, gets a two of his own, takes down Champ through the smoke, gets the third one as well. Yellow Flash, so before he could even peek, is gonna get picked off. It's definitely gonna get punished. But two more players standing. That being said, was an equal for YOLO. Thunder finds the fourth. Can he peek for the fifth one as well? Find the ace for him. Where exactly is Evil, who was waiting to his mountain? Knew Thunder would come in there, but there was MK for the follow-up. He's gonna find the frag for himself. A 3-on-3 situation. GG is equalizing the situation right away. On the 7th round, it's gonna be full buy for YOLO. That being said, this is the round where I'm gonna see a comeback from YOLO. The rounds that they've given away, this is the point where they're gonna start to get back in the game. But there is an op in the hands of Water. That's what I want to look at. How exactly does he position it? Is it gonna be towards connectors? And that's exactly where he's gonna push it. Beholds towards tunnels, waiting for the player to peek in, but the Molly's gonna completely throw him out of that position. It's gonna push him out of there. But Weekday is unstoppable as always. This time it's gonna be him. Finds the opening frag, falls back instantly. Has control towards A-Long, but they're not gonna give. They're not gonna overcome it. They're not gonna overhold that position. Instantly repositioning towards the side. That being said, this could be an imminent B hit, man.
I mean, it does feel like that, but yes, approaching the B side could be dangerous for them. And moving forward, Yellow Flash is going to be the one who commits first of all. And on the hindsight, we do see some instant ready also coming to the bay. There will be some shots. A trade coming in. Champ finds two good players, and that's absolutely massive. Champ also gets traded out. It's Yellow Flash who has been picked off. With that, it's all about Devil Prince. He has to do a 1v2 to be honest, but unfortunate. Gets taken down by the hands of Water, and with that, the lead falls in the hands of GG's, that's for sure, because Diffusal. Yes, it is going to be there. Diffusal time is going to be just not that, I guess, high, because of the diffusal guns that are obviously going to be an easier task said and done. But moving forward, at the A-bomb side, once again, the players are ready with their own guns, to be honest. Tan is there with the M4A1s, along with a barrage of utilities, and three good diffusal kits are already there, along with an AWP and an AK. I do believe, once again, YOLO will struggle a lot, but look at YOLO. What are they doing? I guess, okay, a timeout is there from T-sided team, that is YOLO. So that might help them in the long run. That might actually change the trajectory of the game. That's exactly what we were expecting in Inferno from GG's perspective. But I guess not even a single timeout came. And due to that, definitely YOLO had a very good run in that particular POI. But moving forward, things will change, that's for sure, because YOLO is here with the T-sided advantage. And yeah, for now, I guess the struggle was there, but maybe in a later span, things will be a bit more comfortable for them. I'm looking forward to it.
With that being said, there's a small technical pause coming in from Champs. Okay, YOLO's team there. There's maybe some error on the back end. That being said, they have a decent enough buy this time, but even after that, they're gonna commit on to buying those Deagles. They don't want to go for the AKs. It's gonna be a semi buy kind of a half buy situation for the Ts. That being said, they need to get their entries as well. It's going to be really difficult for them to use these weapons and get that side entries and the
Yeah.
execute perfectly on time. But if they land the first shots with those Eagles, the first crispy headshots, that's all they need. If they get that, it's around for them. But it's not going to be that simple because GZ's on the other hand, they have a belt full of utils. They have all the weapons that they could ask for, and Waters with an AWP as well. These are the three people I want to be on the lookout for. It's going to be Thunder, Weekday, and Water. Obviously, Shan and MK are also getting impact frags when they're needed. Okay, not Shan per se till now. He hasn't yet gotten the first frag that he desperately needs right now. But on the other hand, YOLO needs to think about what they're doing. When is the pause going to be cancelled? And there you go. Pause has been cancelled, and we'll be heading straight into the round number 8, where it is going to be a
Hmm.
semi buy. Not even a semi buy, it's a pistol buy coming in for YOLO. What do you think? Is it possible for them to at least get 2 to 3 frags this time? That's the best situation I'm expecting. The round is not going to go in the favor of YOLO, man. That's a bit too much to ask for them.
I guess it is, to be honest. But yeah, after seeing what happened in Inferno, maybe I'm still going to hope that YOLO is going to put up that spirit. Maybe some amazing backlash is going to come from YOLO's perspective as well. But to be honest, yes, as you said,
Okay.
3 picks, that's all we are expecting. And there you go. Yellow Flash gets retaliated. Weekday also gets picked off. And with Weekday's demise, I believe it is going to be a beautiful bounce back coming in from the players of YOLO. And that's exactly what it is looking like. And there you go. The AK is coming to the play. We have Water with the op shot. And that op can be very fatal. It can destroy all the momentum that YOLO has grasped out of this amazing fight, and that's why he's just waiting patiently. Look at him waiting and lurking around pretty patiently beyond the B bomb side. I'm definitely looking forward to see how it will help them. There you go, Stan, quite eager. But will this M4 even help him? That's what we have to check out. And on the hindsight, we have dual M4s and along with an AK play also coming into the play. And I believe Champ is there with the bomb. He's waiting patiently, but same does the situation for Stan. They are waiting very eagerly. They're not being that pushy that they were in the earlier few rounds because obviously they've lost Weekday, Thunder, and MK. But out of the three fruitful players which were quite aggressive in the past few rounds, we are still left with Water. So I'm definitely going to count on Water Spirits and maybe he's going to take 1 or 2 players down. I'm definitely looking forward to it. And there you go. The player gets spotted. Evil Prince, who had, let's say, 50% of his HP remaining, gets taken now. Now the fight is looking a bit more fair because there's a 2v2 scenario coming in. And due to that information relay of Evil getting taken down, I believe the information has been relayed and through those smokes, yes, once again, the idea that the bomb is going to get planted at the B bomb side is going to be a bit more clear, and that's why now the push comes in. Water waiting eagerly knows that once the smoke gets surpassed, I believe he can take down the player with the op shots. But he's moving forward towards the B bomb side, has the Deeg in his hand. Maybe he's going to spot the player. It will be a difficult one, but through that particular tunnel, things are just not looking that easy. But let's see, the diffusal is going to come in. That's impressive. Oh, there you go. Water finds one. Will he be able to take another one down? That's what we have to know. Oh man, what was that? Massive. That's
Okay, he's
amazing.
gonna find it through the smoke as well, just to make things a bit more worse for YOLO. He's gonna get a spam shot connected, Raider. That was just that. I'm speechless after that round. With GG's, I did think that YOLO had this situation in their own side, their own back, but that's not gonna be the case. He's Waters with that aggressive up peak towards monsters is gonna find one player, and then obviously the last player was waiting for something, maybe waiting for the cue that they hear the defuse, but unfortunately I don't think he got that perfectly timed out. On the other hand, it's gonna be Nick Ace waiting to his tunnel. I don't think so. Weekday is gonna push into this specific position, but on the other hand, it's gonna be two players holding to his Waters. Shot pushing in, but it's gonna be Stan on the other hand. Counters Evil Prince. Weekday takes down headshot special. Champ for the follow-up is gonna get a straight onto Weekday. Stan go for the third frag as well. Nick Ace finds Stan instantly. Right away gets a trade onto him. Waters peeks into monsters. He knew there was a player there. Yellow Flash is gonna be the one who goes down to that op. Down to a 1v2 situation. Nick Ace needs to get a player backside. then get the player connected as well. Oh, and that was unfortunate for him. Water with his op is just unstoppable, man. Each and every
Yeah.
round is this guy anchoring the whole site with just an op. I know the op is a big investment and it's all that jazz, but still, man, just that op, he's just doing wonders with that.
Alright, definitely he's being very effective, and as you said, Pai, that he's anchoring one whole B bomb side, if I'm not wrong, and that's just so massive, to be honest. But Thunder moving forward once again, he's trying to be a bit more aggressive, and this time we have all AK buy coming in from the players of Team YOLO. This will maybe help them out. There you go, player gets spotted, overall damage coming through the smoke. Thunder is also not there with a lot of HP, but that nade could actually impact, but let's see what will happen at the end. Player gets spotted, it's Weekday who has been picked off, and after taking down Weekday, definitely situations are going to be a bit more comfortable for them. Headshot special moves forward. Yes, does not have the large amount of HP, but I believe this will help them to get the opening, and I'm definitely counting on it. I'm definitely looking forward to see how far the opening is going to go, but at the same point, if I talk about the struggle of Team GG's, is just not looking that easy. Her headshot is special. Waiting eagerly, but also switching up with some good utils with his own teammates. I'm looking forward to see if the op shots are still going to come in. But I do feel like that the M4 A1s are just going to be very, very effective in this particular range. And it's Thunder, and also, if I'm not wrong, with that, Stan is also going to be there. But Stan's actually not going to be that good. But with the
Oh, he's gonna find it!
what a flashbang that was massive, but eventually the retaliation comes in. Thunder, Evil Prince, these are the two players still surviving. Unfortunately, Yellow Flash gets taken down. Evil Prince being the last man standing. And one good op shot. That's all we need at this point from Water, and I believe that's all he's going to give to us. It's a 1v3 situation, quite an uncomfortable one, but the bomb has been picked up by Evil Prince. Finds Water. This will be, let's say, a momentum breaking type of scenario coming in, but he's going to completely back out from the scenario, maybe approach to the B bomb side and then eventually plant over there, but eventually to cut him off in the mid area, there is going to be a player, and that's Stan. Takes him down with a beautiful headshot. There you go, 7-3. This is something that we were not expecting, to be honest, from GG's. But yes, congratulations for showing us a beautiful comeback.
Definitely, Raider. I wasn't expecting this scoreline at this soon in the match, but oh well, GG is definitely turning around their performance. They're gonna get the lead right away in this match, and with that, it's a 4-round lead already. And if they keep up their performance just like they have gotten the momentum going in their favor, I don't think so. This could be an easy victory for them. But that is definitely a point I'm looking forward, which is that YOLO is gonna come into the CT side in the next half. Nikkei with a massive one tap. With his tech line is gonna find Weekday. It's gonna be Yellow Flash gets a frag onto Weekday. Nikkei with the first frag. There's support coming in from Yellow Flash. Beautiful entries. They have the side control. All they need to do is just passively plant and hold backside. They don't still have the weapons. Place of close corners, and there he goes. Stan has been spotted through the smoke. He saw the barrel, saw the spam, gets some damage in. I don't think he's gonna come in there. Obviously, Waters waiting eagerly. Maybe he finds someone pushing into his bank, but it's gonna be Nikkei pushes into Waters. Wasn't expecting that player to be so close. Yellow Flash pushes in, finds another towards backside A. Construction is gonna be Evil Prince. It's rotating just in case any player was flanking or something. But they're gonna find the round on their own. One thing graded, YOLO can still go out of this half with a lead. It could be a 8-7 scoreline. Obviously, that's a bit too much to ask from them. It is still possible. They did get the round, and the momentum shift that you were talking about for GG's, that is now happening for YOLO.
Yeah,
they keep up their performance. That's awesome.
Yeah, definitely, I'm totally agreeing with your points, but Evil Prince now coming up with the op, he can be very effective, but being a T-Series team, you just don't have to be that precautious. I mean, you have to be a bit more pushy, and that can affect the opping from Evil Prince's perspective, and he's just not that effective, to be honest, in this particular start of the first half of this beautiful map of Overpass. And moving forward, look at Water. What he is doing is just backing down towards the B-bomb side, if I'm not wrong. Waiting very patiently is going to be the key factor for him, but Weekday, look at him. He has gotten inside the play, might be in a closer circuit, and the smoke also comes in. He gets spotted, but eventually Yellow Flash takes him down. Not just that, headshot special takes down Thunder as well with that. Two good players of the particular team known as GG's are already down to dust. I mean, it's just not looking that easy for them. And there you go. Water also gets picked off with that. Stan and MK will be the last two players. I'm definitely looking forward to see how it will be helpful or maybe effective for them, but this time after Evil Prince and his teammates have got their preferred buys, I believe it's just looking a bit more aggressive, and the attempts are absolutely amazing. But there you go, the op is going to get switched. He may be saving this op for his teammate Water, but even before that he gets picked off, and once again I believe the op is going to get switched up by Nikkei, and it will in turn help YOLO to once again bounce back in the game. And there you go, Evil Prince once again with Yop, going to get all the Kevlars, going to get all the utils that is necessary for them to once again bounce back in the game and maybe showcase us the talent of getting 8 to 7 maybe. If that happens, obviously the lead will be falling in the hands of YOLO, but still the journey is a bit more difficult up ahead.
The thing that they were doing, the thing that YOLO was doing till now was that they were getting completely boxed in towards waters and towards monsters. And the second they cracked the code that GTs have a better hold towards B, they went on towards the A site executions. And the second they did, they got the site entries, they got the control, and they got the plants as well. But on the other hand, it's going to be Yellow Flash moving down everyone with the 3K with the same break-in spray. Headshot special comes in with a 2K of his own, just so that he doesn't feel left out of the fight. He's gonna get 2 of his own there. What a massive way to finish off the round. YOLO, they've gotten the momentum back. All they need is one more round to equalize the situation and get the equalizer down to their own, down in their own favor. But for that, they need to win this round and then the round after that as well. And the good thing about GG is they have won so many rounds that they had a really good and strong economy going in for them. See, once again, this is a monster push. This could be a big fatality for them, but it is not going to be that problematic because they find the opening, but MK on the other hand finds 2 of his own. Waters pulls up RNG, SMG frag finds 1, he takes down Champs, gets another follow-up onto Yellow Flash. Down to a 1v3 situation right away. Evil Prince with just enough surviving. I don't think this is really good for them. And that's what I was saying, Raider. Each and every time they were trying to hit B, they were getting mowed down by GGs, and they had cracked the code. GGs, once again, they had the better control towards the B side, that they're going to be playing up the situation just like that once again.
Oh, and AWP versus AWP, Water versus Evil Prince. This will be interesting. And with the defensive kills ready, GG's is definitely looking quite chaotic. But let's see, will there be an attempt to the B-bomb side once again? And eventually the anchoring dice situation is going to be there or not. And there you go. Once again, the B-bomb side is going to be the preferred one, the chosen one. And even before that, yeah, Evil Prince definitely was spotted. But eventually the shot was not there. That was maybe a second chance for him. But even before that, MK waiting very patiently because he does know that all the players from the particular team known as YOLO has already pushed forward. The T-side team is being very, very aggressive with this B-bomb side. And as we did saw in the past few amazing rounds, that the B-bomb side is just something which is not, I guess, easy for them to control. So maybe they're going to switch up to A-bomb side in the later stages because we still have 1 minute and let's say 10 more seconds to go with. And eventually that's a massive time period, that's a massive time frame where things can just go a bit more favorable for Team YOLO. But it does feel like that 8 to 7 is something which is just going to be way too tough. 1 more minute to go, and it's looking like a 9 to 6, 7 type of situation coming in. But I do feel like that the other guy who has got the bomb, Champ, is going to be on the back end so that he can rotate as fast as possible if the situation demands that. Evil Prince waiting very patiently. All the utils are already there in Evil Prince's hands so that he can outperform the player. But look at MK trying to cover. This will backfire. Oh, the flashback actually flashed both of the players. That's why that situation was not helpful. But water has been taken now. That is going to give an open opportunity that there is no shots coming into the play. Stan gets picked up with that Thunder and Weekday are going to be the only 2 options left for Team GG's. On the hindsight, it's a 2v3 situation, which is again quite tough. The bomb has already been planted, which is again going to give them in turn the momentum boost that was required. And let's see how far Thunder and Weekday are going to stretch out the competition. There is where the play gets spotted. What a play from Weekday. He is definitely doing the heavy lifting, but on the hindsight, it is going to be Nikes with a beautiful, beautiful shot. Champ with a beautiful AK, and we can get taken down. I mean, to be honest, there is not a lot of buffer between both of these teams, and I do feel like that the third map could be coming in pretty soon.
See, I would like to see the third map. I definitely would like to see the third map. But the question becomes, do YOLO want to go for the third map? After the crazy performance coming in from them with the first match, I don't think so they would want to get in, put in that much effort in the third map as well. They will definitely try to finish off this game in this second map of the day. Let's see, is it gonna be GG's winning it away and taking this game in their own favor? But it's gonna be Weekday with a beautiful flash coming in from Evil Prince. It's gonna find one Yellow Flash, gets the first one headshot with a follow-up, gets the frag on to Stan. Headshot special, still surviving. Stan is still contesting the position. I don't think so it's gonna be a good situation for him, given the fact that 3 players had already peeked into that area. Nikes gonna get away and get out of that position with just 8 HP surviving. But that was a really good plan. That was a really good execute. Even though when GG's weren't expecting YOLOs to go in that aggressive, that's exactly when YOLO decided to push in. There you go, Nikis. Moves us a bit close by, and there you go, beautiful flicks coming in. Finds the first one, Thunder gets the second. It's gonna be headshot for the follow-up, gets a third kill onto Thunder. And with that, it's gonna be an 8 on 8 score line. Once again, we're on with the tiebreaker. Last time we saw GG's win such a situation, but this time I guess it's gonna be YOLO maybe getting the round on their own side because they have a better bite, they have a better util situation going on for them. Let's see.
Well, yeah, I mean, I do feel like that at this point. Maybe YOLO is going to have the upper hand because of the being the CT team and the struggle that we did saw from YOLO's perspective while they were the T-Side team that really deciphers how chaotic this match can be. And once again, the approach is looking a bit more favorable for the team YOLO. The CT team is definitely dissipating a lot of damage at this point. But let's see what the other guys are going to do. And there you go, Sun gets picked up. Not just that, Thunder has been taken down. Water is pushing forward. Let's see what Water and MK can do or bring to the table, to be honest, because it's a tough fight for them to survive it. There they go. Takes one down, gets retaliated. It's Water with the SMG who is just being truthful, but eventually gets traded off. YOLO once again looking and dissipating the damage that they were damaging in the previous fight as well, in the previous map Inferno, to be honest. But moving forward, as we can see, this third round of the second half is going to get started. To be precise, the 18th round is going to get started pretty soon. And I do believe that a lot of deagles are going to come from GG's perspective, which is again a good let's say option from their corner. But on the hindsight, we have an M4
Okay.
and a barrage of M4 A1s as well, which is again going to be quite interesting to watch out to. There you go. A complete control from the CT-sided team is going to come in. They're trying to hold off every single angle. They're trying to choke the players back to the CT-sided, back to the T spawn, which is again going to in turn be very fruitful. But what was that, Evil Prince? A massive mistake, and you have to pay a big price of getting taken down out of this particular round. Again, a retaliation stun gets picked off. That's Nikes with a beautiful blow. Not just that, switches to ESP, takes one down, takes three down. What is happening? Nikes is actually on a roll in round number 18. That's just massive. With that weekday and Water are going to be the last two surviving giants.
2v4 situation with just 2 pistols and 4 ARs. I don't think so. It's going in GG's favor. And there you go. Nick is in yellow flash. Find the last 2 players as well. It's gonna be the 10th round on the foot coming in for Team YOLO. Really good comeback, definitely in the second half coming in for them. I knew this game, though, this map was a CT-sided map, but I didn't know this is how much massive difference you can make just by changing sides here. But YOLO and GG's, they definitely know how to perform. But the thing is, GG should keep up their consistency towards the T side as well, given the fact that they had a beautiful lead. But I don't think so it's gonna be that easy for them to get rounds now again. Obviously, this is a CD-sided map. Beautiful nade, Molly as well, just so that they would. Okay, that wasn't the best time for him to open the door. Unfortunately, he's gonna completely make the smoke go out of the door. Instead, he was trying to go for the get the Molly. Okay, there's gonna be still an entry trying. They're still trying to get that entry towards B side. Waters, are you gonna clear Sham? It's a really good position. It's gonna be a really tricky thing. Needs to check the corners. He checked him.
Oh.
He checked him. Oh, he did catch him. He does catch him. Finally.
Yeah.
I did think there was a chance that he could have gotten picked off there, but okay, eventually he did check it. That's a good situation for them. Got man advantage now. They need to get away with the bomb. This could be a late B hit, maybe faking towards the A side. I don't think they were able to fake the A side plant per se. There you go. It's gonna be yellow flash holding. Finds one instantly. MK being safe. Finds another.
Oh.
Thunder. Good for the second plant as well, Stan. Gets a lot of damage. He's gonna get tagged a lot. It's not gonna be good enough for him to get the frag onto him. I don't know, 1v5, man. 1v4. I don't think so it's possible. Nikes with his up. Thunder already on his tail. Difficult for him. He's trying to get some wallbang shots connected. There you go. He's gonna try to flick on. Oh, he connects. He's gonna find one. Now to go 1v3. Let's see how many exits can he get here. The Zop should be able to save it, but okay. Stan has got the balance with that up. He's gonna take it away. 9th hit scoreline. Raider GG's once again closing in.
Yeah, definitely. It is looking like a cat and mouse chase, to be honest, because in the start of the first half, we did saw GG is doing a phenomenal job of taking a lot of control, and eventually YOLO catched up and was able to just bifurcate the buffer to just one good round. That's all. But eventually, exactly that's what is happening for now, and we do feel like that YOLO is going to have a tough time fighting back once again. They've got the scout, they've got the M4A1s, and the exact coming into the play. It's going to be a scouts or something that we are looking at. In the case, definitely managed to damage out the 20% HP, I believe 16% HP. That's all he has managed to get out of those shots coming to the play. But on the hindsight, Stan, Thunder, Weekday, Water, MK, everybody is there with the hero AKs coming to the play. But headshot special finds a headshot indeed. As per the name suggests, definitely going to get those headshots. Hunter on the other corner is also going to be a bit more pushy. Once again gets spotted. Well, there you go. The ring could be coming in, but Thunder finds him. Headshot special gets headshotted out of the equation. And there you go. Another one. What a victory. What a beautiful trade fire coming in. Yellow Flash, Evil Prince, and Champ are now the three players surviving from the CGR team. The YOLO. Oh, MK pushing forward. There you go. Gets retaliated. No idea that another one is pushing forward from that corner. And it just can in turn be very, very hefty for them to price a pay with. But yeah, they're waiting. They're still waiting very eagerly. The smokes are again going to come into the play. There you go. Pushy approach. And with that, Yellow Flash gets taken on. Mortar and Stan gets waiting eagerly. Stan unfortunately gets picked off with a beautiful shot. AK on the hindsight. Stan again with a lower amount of HP. I don't think this is going to be around for them. But he walks himself back to the molly and eventually gets traded off. It's all about Evil Prince. He has to come up with a 1v1. He has to get that scout working. He has to be the effective one. But let's see, can he be? To be honest, it's going to be a tough one. And we have not seen Evil Prince doing that amazing job of aggressing and taking down the place as he was doing in Inferno. I don't know what is happening, but yes, something just not fruitful for team YOLO is coming in for now, but let's see at the end what will happen, because Stan, he's not there with a lot of HP. The gun is going to get switched. No idea where the play could be, and there you go. Unfortunately, gets traded off despite of the fact he had 100% of his HP. With that, we are surpassing the 20th round. Now moving forward to the 21st round. It is still not clear which particular team is going to move forward, because the next to win 6 rounds is going to back out as maybe a second chance. Maybe if it's GG's, they are going to get the second chance, and if it's YOLO, it's done and dusted in the grand finale.
Definitely this could be the final match. If YOLO decides to pick it up a notch, take this round in their own favor, because this is an anti-eco. I don't think it's going to be easy for them to win this. But on the other side, it's a BA3 coming in. Headshot finds one, Stan gets another. Down to a 4v3 situation. Headshot before getting picked off. Oh, only if he could have found one. Oh, the case. Beautiful shots connected there. Even though all he did was just for one sliver of pixel there. That was enough for him to take the shot, man. Down to a 1v3 situation. Evil Prince going towards the monster. So there is gonna be water. Already expect him to be there. It's gonna spray him down. But that being said, 11 on a 10. 11 on 10 situation coming in for GG's. They've gotten away with the lead once again. YOLO, on the other hand, will be going forward with a full buy finally. Eco definitely not working out for them. But this is the round that should work out for them, because they've invested in that op, and Evil Prince is going to be the one with that op. But exactly how they're going to position it. Towards Fountain, once again, is going to aggress towards the ramp position. Oh, beautiful pick coming in under Thunder. He wasn't expecting that. All he was doing was just trying to do a UP, man. He shouldn't have got it taken down that bad. But a beautiful frag coming in from Evil Prince. Got the frag, instantly fell back. He doesn't need to hold that position any longer. 2 players holding towards B. Evil Prince with the smoke. He doesn't need that per se. All he needs to do is just wait for water to peek into his position. Scope in. He's gonna be hurt. There's 2 players on his left. He's gonna be waiting. He's gonna be waiting. Finds one of his own. Second as well. The second one. They'd put a dent to their economy right now. Let's see, can they carry on? In the case, finds another. They have the man advantage going in their favor. Champ holding towards back. Site A. Weekday. Was expecting, was looking at the right position, but at the right time, Champ is going to fall back. What is going to picked off? Person a bit towards deep, a bit too deep towards Banks is going to get vanished. TK finds Weekday as well, 11 on 11. Scoreline, a back and forth game, Raid. What is this happening? What were GG's doing in the first map if they could have played like this? If they had this hidden performance, where was this boxed in, man?
I mean, to be honest, if you guys remember, I don't think so Weekday was there in the first map. So maybe that is a factor, because yes, Weekday has done the heavy lifting of getting a lot of picks, and at this point he has got 15 Ks if I'm not wrong, and apart from all the other things, yes, he's doing the heavy lifting. But let's see at the end what will happen. And it does feel like that 11 to 11, it's a very nail biting situation coming to the play. And again, this is to have the advantage of the top side. They're trying to completely control it. There go. Yellow Flash indeed gets a lot of damage onto himself. Look at it. 47 HP. That's all he has got. One good shot can easily eliminate him. Maybe probably if the ring shot comes in, and there you go. The shots are coming in. Retaliation is all we need, and yes, exactly those retaliations are coming in. A 2v4 situation will be coming in. The player is going to get spotted. MK with the Tech 9. Will he be fruitful? Yes, he is indeed going to be fruitful. That's something I guess surprising, to be honest, because MK gets not just one good player, he gets two player, and with that now MK has got an AK. That's all he needs. But eventually all Evil Prince is going to need is a small pixel to watch out for. That's exactly what he's going to get, and with that YOLO is there with one good round of and buffer. Acha, let me remind you once again, guys, it's not enough. One good round is not enough, but on the hindsight, look at that. GG's economy is massively dented. On the hindsight, when we see multiple ARs coming in from YOLO, we just see some beautiful Tech 9s and Deagles coming in from GG's perspective. I'm not saying that it will not be effective, but eventually you have to be very precise with your aim and get some good angles if you really want to dissipate the damage with these guns. But on the hindsight, all Nikes has to do is just point a beautiful angle onto you and eventually shoot you down, and that's exactly what he's going to work on for now, I believe.
Nikis, that's all he needs to do. But on the other hand, it's going to be a Tech 9 push coming into its A side. It's completely open. They've given away the side. Two players holding towards A long, but at what cost? Why are they going to press A? They haven't even expected their position to be towards A. There's going to be Nikis. He gets a lot of damage. The nade doesn't do him. Doesn't finish him off, but it's going to be Champ. Finds him. Takes that down. Even gets
what?
another one down, but it's down to a 3v3. Oh, in fact, a 3v1 right away. What the hell is happening here? A volley towards backside A. I don't think that's going to be a good situation for him. Weekday has a weapon. MK has a weapon. Yeah, Evil Prince. This is the rise of shine. Performance gets the second one. Out of a 1v1. There's no time for him to get the defuse in. It's gonna go.
Unfortunately.
Thunder perfectly times the molly. He's gonna find Evil Prince in that. With just 12 HP, man, he wouldn't have been able to do it anyways. The time wasn't in his favor. But well played for GG. A very good eco round coming in and taking away four. No, not four. Just one weapon out of there, but still getting each and every player, getting the bomb to go off as well. Massive round. That was a victory that they definitely needed. That they're gonna get away with that as well. That being said, it's another equalizer coming in. YOLO, they still have a buy, but not a full buy that too, because Headshot and Yellow Flash still holding with two Eagles in their hand. Oh, Evil Prince, that was perfectly timed. The second he went out of their position, he's gonna get. Oh, he saw the player, he spotted the player, but Nikesh pushes in towards V-Shot, is gonna find a weak take, takes out Thunder. Champ with the follow-up is gonna take down Waters as well. Beautiful plays, perfect support coming in, and beautiful assist as well, down to a 4v2 situation right away. GG's, they get one round, and it's YOLO coming in again. Back onto the board, they find another round of their own. Champ gets another down to a 1v4. I don't think so. Is looking good for a
Oh, but Stan is still surviving and he's doing the job. I mean, he's getting the picks, to be honest, and that's just so amazing to watch out for. But moving forward, I believe the A-bomb side is once again going to be the concerned bomb side. But let's see what will happen, because Stan, he's waiting very patiently, and this is the choke point where multiple players of his own team has been destroyed, to be honest. So it will again going to be a bit more difficult for him to survive with that angle. But there you go, the player gets spotted indeed. Was about to take down the player. Oh, he did actually got the player. Stan, look at him with 16% of his HP. He's still looking very effective. Some more smokes and wallows are going to get cooked up, and there you go. In just a span of 30 seconds, he has to plant the bomb, and yes, he does plant the bomb. Evil Prince and Champ are now going to struggle. There you go. Champ gets taken, and what is happening? One good shot. That's all we need. Evil Prince has got the idea where the player is, but he's still not going to peek that much, because if he peeks, things will be backfiring. And there you go. There you go, Stan. He gets taken down. With that, this is an open invitation for YOLO to just go ahead and defuse the bomb. Despite the fact that the bomb is obviously there, the timer was something which is going to help YOLO, and maybe with that, there will be a buffer of one good round once again in the favor of Team YOLO, and which will indirectly, I believe, create a lot of dent onto the economy of Team GG's, and that's exactly what we are looking at. There you go. GG's are here with some hero buys. Maybe they are going to bounce back in the game, and I do feel like that the Tech 9s or maybe the Deagles are going to be favorable weapons. Apart from that, we do see a beautiful Galil also come into the play. But let's talk about YOLO for a moment. A FAMAS. That's interesting. An M4. a beautiful op and dual M4 events coming to the play. I am definitely looking forward to see how further, how far, how beautiful Evil Prince and his teammates can be when it comes to an aggressive stance coming in from the other team. But there you go, Evil Prince waiting patiently, spots one, takes one down, but unfortunately he's going to get picked up, that's for sure. And that's exactly what is happening. But the trade, will it be there? That's what we have to look into. Stan also is going to get picked off. That's impressive. That's interesting. There you go. Another retaliation. The player who had the bomb has also been picked off. Thunder will be the last one. It's a 1v2 situation with that too. A bare minimum amount of HP was there. And YOLO finally finds their way back in the game. And to be honest, this is not the right time where GG should lose their momentum, to be honest.
Man, they did try their level best to get that entry, but obviously the positioning, there were two players towards B shot. They couldn't have done anything, and that off in the hands of Evil Prince. Even that was a really big deal breaker for them to get that entry towards the B side. But they tried. Then again, they did try. And with that echo round, it wasn't that easy for them, man. It was a pretty difficult situation. All they could have done was to get a really quick B rush. They did that. They got the first frag to take down Evil Prince, but as soon as they went to the site, there was two players to the shot. They pushed in, held the box as well. They're waiting at the right time. There was a flash as well. It was a really good, perfectly timed situation, and one player came in with with the backstab from Monster as well. If only
Uh
that
huh.
player was a bit late with the rotation, they could have won the round. They could have gotten the round, but it was a nice try after all. That being said, this is gonna be a full buy coming in for GG's. That's what I wanted to look after. That's what wanted to look forward to. Nikkei with the Molly to his tunnels is gonna deny the push, but there you go, he's gonna sustain a lot of damage. Nikkei finds Stan, instant trade coming in from Water's gonna find it. Nikkei instantly follows him and takes him down. That being said, a 4v4 situation, still not in anyone's favor, but there you go, Thunder is gonna get spammed through the smoke. Water is trying to do the same, but I don't think so. That's gonna be enough. MK on the other hand finds one towards Fountains. It's gonna be aggressing, pushing in a bit too much where not needed. It's gonna be a shot special. Becomes a big casualty for three. YOLO peek there on the other hand. It's gonna get picked off.
Oh.
Champ, even though completely flashed, is gonna find one yellow flash. Finds another, takes on Water. Now a 1v3 situation, right? It's not gonna just be a possible situation for GG's.
Yeah.
1v3. Bombs been dropped as well.
Oh, there you go. The match points. So at the 27th round, finally, a match point comes in for YOLO, and that's absolutely massive. And do remember, guys, YOLO has already secured the first map of Inferno. That means in the best of three, in the larger picture, in the picture of the grand finale, we do see YOLO at the upper hand when it comes to the BO3 scenario. And maybe they're going to get this particular map as well, because after looking at the scenario, it's all about an OT. If the OT comes in, things will be a bit more different for GG's as well. But this time, look at GG's not having the right economy. They are there with the SMGs and the Tech 9, and a Galil also coming into the play. So I do believe once again the control could be falling in the hands of Team YOLO, and every now and then Team GG's is a bit more favorable for the B-bomb side, and it has not been favorable for them, to be honest, in a lot of span. Nikkei finds one. Nikkei is going to take
Nikkei.
3 players down. What was that? A complete momentum shift coming in from Nikkei's perspective, but Evil Prince waiting patiently. Yes, gets the ding. Oh man, this is just not looking easy. But unfortunately, Evil Prince gets taken down. MK, look at him. 100% of his HP has got the M4. Yes, he can be fruitful, but will he be? That's the biggest question. Unfortunately, no, that's the answer. And it is YOLO who is finally going to back out and eventually win a beautiful, beautiful, massive victory in the favor. But look at Nikkei's 36 amazing kills. That is just massive.
Man, this guy was getting 3Ks, 2Ks, one after the other round. Nothing was stopping him. There was nothing we could have thought that could have stopped him in this match. Yellow flash with a close second frag, which is 23 on board. The difference between these two is 13 frags, man. That's massive. That's how much MK got there. But they did try their best, man. They did try their level best here. Unfortunately, not going to be enough. Weekday was a bit of what do you say? That was a good change of pace for them. That was a player that they got in the. If they had gotten in the first match, it could have been a better situation for them. Maybe the
Mhm.
synergy would have been a bit better in the second match. But they did try their best. They did try their best. On the other hand, YOLO Gaming definitely outperforming GG's there. But GG's, they used everything in their playbook today, but unfortunately it didn't work out for them. But it was a really, really good try coming from them. Massive
Well, it
performance,
was a
man.
massive play. Yeah, yeah, massive play
Exactly.
coming in from GG's perspective. From the start, I believe once again it was Team YOLO who started it off in the first half as getting, I guess, let's say first 4 rounds in their favor was absolutely amazing. But eventually something triggered GG's perspective and their regression. Weekday was so effective, and along with him, Water, Thunder, these two amazing players were absolutely amazing. No doubt, the rest two players were also there with the support system. MK, talk about him in the later stages. MK was also very fruitful, and we did saw MK getting a lot of kills. I mean, MK getting a lot of eliminations, and that was just so
Definitely.
amazing to watch out. But at the end, if you don't have that consistency, if you don't have that synergy working out for you, things will backfire. And also the economy, which was getting dented by the players of team YOLO, was absolutely amazing. YOLO in the later stages, in the second half, when they became the CD sided team, yes, they struggled for a bit, but eventually they were able to catch up on everything that was just messing around in the later stages of the game, and it was just fruitful to watch out for.
Definitely, man. They were struggling quite a bit in the first half. We saw
Yeah.
GTs take the 7-4 lead there. I was thinking that we could have seen a 10-5 situation there, but no.
Hmm.
YOLO did come back. They did get the 7-8 scoreline before they were like before they changed their sides and they swapped towards the CT side for themselves. But in this match, we definitely saw what the CT sides hold, what the CT side's prominence is in the map of Overpass. Definitely, both the teams performed really good. And in the end, for this Nvidia iCafe attack for today, the finals is gonna be going in favor of YOLO. That is gonna be our champions. Please, this is gonna be the team that's gonna be the victorious people today, and they're gonna be taking away the grand prize pool that we have. With that being said, that was it for the day. That was it for the day, guys. That was a beautiful
Hmm.
BO3. Obviously, we just saw two matches there. I would have preferred the third match as well, but unfortunately, we didn't get to see that. But a really, really good performance coming from both the teams. That being said, Raider, that's it
Yeah.
from my side. We've been your
Yeah.
casters for the day. Thank you for watching the stream and thanks for tuning in. Bye bye. Take care and keep gaming.